It's scary season, and that means we got to watch Scream 4.
We did.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I love the Scream franchise, and I feel like Scream 4 is such a gem in that franchise, so I'm really glad we got to take a look at it. And it makes you wonder just how many copycats there have been in real life. I don't even know. I never looked it up. I wonder if there's like real Ghostface copycats being buttholes.
It's probably happened at least once.
Okay, you talk.
Oh, you're done?
Scream 4. What did you think of it?
I liked it. It was good.
I think I should talk about who it's directed by and stuff.
Wes Craven?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Did you write that down?
No, because I saw it in the credits.
Do you know him
I
from
know.
any other things?
I always mix him and Wes Anderson up.
You want to go up in my balloon? I'm sorry I made you cry.
Nothing alike.
I know. I was looking for another movie the other day, but I was like, I swear it's by Wes Anderson. Now I think about it, it's probably by Wes Craven, and that's why I couldn't find it.
What movie was it?
That one we watched.
Event Horizon?
Event Horizon, yeah.
He didn't do that. That is Paul
No.
W.S. Anderson.
Okay, see, everybody's name is too close to each other, so I'm so bad at this.
Do you know what's crazy? There's also
What?
a Paul Thomas Anderson who does
Oh my god.
art house movies like Punch Drunk Love. You gotta look at it like this. Craven means like being a scaredy cat, right? Wes Craven does the scary
Does he use a pun on his own name for
No,
it?
I just
'Cause
kind of
that's kinda
think of it that way.
respectable.
That's kind of how I remember which Wes is what. Or I'm just a loser for thinking of things that way. He directed The Last House on the Left.
What began as a birthday party ends as a nightmare.
Never seen it.
The Hills Have Eyes.
What began as a vacation ended as a nightmare.
I think I saw it.
The People Under the Stairs.
Is a nightmare.
Never saw it.
The Vampire in Brooklyn.
Interesting.
Never saw it.
Little thing called A Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's what I thought. I think I've seen that.
And then he didn't touch the other Nightmare on Elm Streets until Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Good. And cut. Print that, Gretchen.
Never saw it.
That one's good. The New Nightmare is like the original meta horror movie where the actors from the original film were playing themselves.
How meta can you get?
What can you get?
And Wes Craven is like having nightmares again, and he's writing the script.
He's very excited about it.
The nightmares?
No, sweetie, the script.
And as he writes the script, it's really happening, and Freddy's a real entity.
Whatever you want to call it, it's old. It's very old.
That sounds pretty neat. It's like some weird, like, meta version of itself.
Like, it's not that great, and it wasn't that well received, but at the same time, the concept is so cool. I just love it.
I should watch it.
Definitely worth a watch. The other thing about Scream, it's written by a man named Kevin Williamson. He also wrote I Know What You Did Last Summer.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Never saw it.
Really?
Nope. Never.
He wrote The Faculty.
I have actually seen that one. Yeah. Okay. That one was good.
And he also created a little show called Dawson's Creek.
I don't want to wait for my life to be over. I want to know right now. What will it be?
I never watched Dawson's Creek.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Scream 4 also brings back the big three remaining cast members, characters, people.
Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox, Arquette, actually, during the filming of this film.
At the time.
At the time.
Okay. I didn't look at the credits for the movie.
That's fair.
My bad.
I don't think they give character names at the start of the Scream movies. They just show the title card Scream.
And they showed the title card Stab 6 and the title card Stab 7.
They did.
And
But we'll
the
get
title
to
card
that.
Stab 8. Wait, no, they didn't. Not Stab 8.
No
They
Stab
almost
8.
did.
No Stab 8.
They made you think that it was.
So it brings back Sidney Prescott. It brings back Gail Weathers. It brings back Dewey, Deputy Dewey, who's no longer a deputy. He's the sheriff now.
Morning, Sheriff.
And he's got a new deputy who's kind of an idiot too.
It's his work wife.
And then it introduces new characters. It introduces reboot characters. So you got Jill Roberts, which is weird because it's played by Emma Roberts. So you got Jill. You got the two Randys and the video nerd people. You got the Save the Cheerleader, Save the World girl.
Before you get in the car, you have to promise not to kill me.
And I loved her. I think Kirby
Oh,
was my
yeah.
favorite new character.
She was good. I liked her.
I can't remember the actress's name off the top of my head, though. Can you?
No. She's been in stuff, though.
She was in Until Dawn.
That's where she was.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Video Club guys, they were okay. This one made fun of streaming culture before it happened. It's crazy.
Because streaming culture was just kind of starting. I don't even think it was really like a culture. Streaming was just a thing.
And it wasn't cool. It was not a
No.
cool thing to do. That's why it was a nerdy character, right? But they were so right about people sharing their experiences online and like people wanting to be famous for shit happening to them. It's just so prophetic. It's like looking at culture and going, okay, this feels like what's naturally going to happen. And then it does.
Okay.
No?
No, not really.
Okay. I didn't dislike any of the characters. Even the ones that were quote unquote annoying were still entertaining. What do you think of the Stab 6 intro?
I thought it was pretty interesting. Both of the intros were like little meta commentaries on how the rest of the movie is going to go.
The first fake out, stab fake out was good. I believed it. I didn't know it was going to be a stab movie thing. I was like, holy shit. They're revealing there's 2 killers right off the start. And it's like, nah, it was a stab movie.
Then he got you with the second one too. It's like,
The second one I knew was going to be a stab movie. I feel like they didn't look like real people. It was so weird looking at Kristen Bell and Anna Paquin sitting there, and it felt like they weren't talking and having a real conversation. So like to me, it felt like fake out number 2 is going to happen.
I just couldn't tell because I wasn't sure how corny the movie was actually going to be.
There's always been the stab movies within the Scream franchise, but they've never really shown much of the movies, except for like a little bit of the first one during the second movie. There's always going to be humor in like the Wes Craven horror movies. Plus, a lot of that comedy came back because Kevin Williamson came back to write this one. And these are his characters. This was actually the last movie that Wes Craven made before he passed. And now they're making a Scream 7 and Kevin Williamson's going to direct it and write it. So I think that's going to be interesting.
Okay.
And it's going to be focused on Sydney and the gang again. She didn't show up in the last movie because they went pair.
She sends her love, but she deserves to have her happy ending.
But now she's producing the next one. Go figure.
It's what the fans want. The ones that have those characters are the best Scream movies.
Absolutely, I agree.
Just don't mess with the formula. They even say that in Scream 4. They say you can't mess with the formula.
Don't with the original.
Which I love that. I love that line. Do you know what I like about Scream 4? There's nothing snobby about it. People talk about the older ones like, oh, it's so smart. It's the smartest of horror movies. Yeah, right. It's fun, though.
I think the way that the movie starts sets you up to realize it's not going to be as serious as you'd want it to be.
There were jokes in it that landed. There were jokes that didn't land. Like Bruce Willis, that didn't land for me. I thought it was lame.
That's so annoying.
And Scream 3 was so funny, but so bad at the same time that it just removes all of the smartness from the conversation.
Oh shit, Salvo, it's that TV news shit, Connie Chung.
The first one's a fun mystery. It's good. It makes you think. You don't really know what's going to happen before the end. And they achieved that in this one. It actually was a good reboot that parodied other reboots. There's even a scene where she screams out all the reboot movies when she's being quizzed by the killer. Because I like that part.
I do like that. Did they have to pay to say the movie?
No way.
Or was it just like a reference kind of thing? Like that's allowed, right?
A couple of them were his movies.
Oh, okay.
They didn't say The People Under the Stairs, but that remake is happening, and I don't think that's going to be any good.
That's Kids Under the Stairs, right?
The People Under the Stairs?
Yeah. I think I actually have seen that one.
There is a kid in it, and there's like a dude in a gimp suit under the stairs or some shit.
I don't think I've seen that then.
It's a good movie. It's unique. When movies used to have interesting stories, they started being called high concept movies, which is so frustrating because all movies should be high concept.
I don't like that. It makes me feel stupid, you know, when I don't understand what they're going for. It's high concept, and it's like it's a regular horror movie.
I usually don't understand what things are going for. Kind of like in Weapons, how the director was like, no, I can't tell you what the assault rifle in the air means.
That's stupid, then don't put it in. If you can't say what it means, then why put it in?
Then it's just a cool shot for the fun of it, right?
It wasn't even a cool shot. It was a questionable shot. That's why everybody's asking about it.
It's a weird shot, but it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's the one bad shot in a great movie. Fight me.
But if you have one bad shot in a good movie, everybody remembers that bad shot because everybody remembers the movie. So it's like this domino effect of like, why was that shot so bad?
Exactly.
If the rest of the movie was so good.
I love that in this time around, Sydney's the author, and as a result, Gail is feeling inadequate, and Gail is like kind of failing in her little small town career because she's got nothing to write about. I love the Dewey and Sydney interactions. Him quoting her inspirational quote to her is such a Dewey thing to do. It handles fan service well. And I feel like it's probably because Wes Craven still was passionate about it. He's directed all of the Scream movies. And I think he wanted to do right by the characters. So here's the thing. We're going to get into spoilers.
This is making a move.
You had your 15 minutes. Now I want mine!
So the movie does not reveal Kirby's fate, but I'll tell you, she shows up in a later movie, so she's okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
You never see what actually happened to her specifically. It's just The one character I didn't like was Trevor. Guy was acting crazy the whole time. And it's like, yeah, she broke up with you. Get over it. Don't be a creepy stalker. Literally following them around the whole movie, like acting like the serial killer and stuff like that. It's like, oh, dude, come on.
But he was also being manipulated, right? They texted him to show up.
I got an invitation from Jill.
But he stuck around, too. He could have just left.
Here's my thoughts on Trevor. They wanted to bring back the feeling of Billy Loomis and Sydney from the first movie with those two characters. Like, a lot of the new reboot characters mirror the old characters. He's supposed to be creepy. You're supposed to think, oh, he's probably going to be the killer, you know, as part of like a good old-fashioned mystery. The going through the window thing, super stalkery.
Super stalkery, yeah.
And then Neve Campbell's like, oh, you remind me of me. He's generally around still to make you think that he would be the killer.
I just thought everybody during the movie was like really stupid. Like so stupid.
I have a 4.0 GPA and 135 IQ.
Everyone's really dumb. The cops are all bad, every single one of them.
The cops are definitely bad.
Super incompetent.
I feel like they could have reached out to the state for more cops with all this stuff going on. I feel like if it's a ghost face killer and people are getting murdered, the FBI's coming in a lot sooner.
Literal personal bodyguards.
I don't buy the small town thing. I just don't. They can't all be that incompetent.
There's a serial killer around. You know what we're going to do? Let's go hang out around the person that the serial killer is going after instead of staying home. Locking the doors.
But they're kids. Kids are stupid, right? They even said that in Home Alone.
But the adults are too. Every single one of them.
Speaking of Home Alone, there's a Culkin connection in this. Uh-oh. Culkin connection. Rory Culkin. His younger brother is in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the long hair and the Culkin face.
The one that had the awkward conversation about the only way to make sure that you survive one of these is to pretty much be gay or whatever they said. But then they like looked at each other and they like kind of shuffled away from each other a little bit in like this awkward kind of movement.
Do you think the guy was really gay or do you think he was just saying it to save himself?
I'm gay. If it helps.
He probably was. Another thing I have to say about the movie, Dewey needs to go to the range. His aim, dude.
He had two clear shots at the killer where the killer did not move in the barn and he couldn't even make those shots to save his wife.
Yeah, to save his wife. And it's just like, oh, wow. Like, dude, he shot the light and it was like 6 feet away from the killer. And it's like, dude, what if he shot her?
Right?
His aim is so bad. Like,
good thing he aimed high and not low. He could have shot the crowd members. Where did the first bullet even go?
Exactly. It just went somewhere.
Maybe it's supposed to just show he's not that competent as a sheriff.
He's very incompetent.
Did you catch him?
How is he the sheriff then?
Celebrity cop.
Yikes. And an average civilian has better aim than him. Just saying.
Well, everybody else in the franchise who has fired a gun has better aim than him.
Doing what?
Exactly. The teenagers who pick up the guns have better accuracy.
Don't do anything stupid.
Crazy.
Although she shot him in the dick and in the head close range.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss. Even Sydney. See, she's competent, but she's a civilian. He's a cop.
They shown for years her using guns.
It's your turn to scream, asshole.
Learning hand-to-hand combat stuff. Living like a hermit life before coming out of the darkness.
I will say, like, kudos on her for that one kick. She kicked his leg so hard, he flew down the stairs. My kneecaps.
See, Ghostface has always gone flying in ridiculous ways, but, like, I feel like it really works in this one because the only people that, like, beat him around or her around are Gail and Sydney, and they've been through it and they've trained themselves. They know what to do, and they're the only ones that have any sense.
Yeah, you kick. It's a knife kick.
Yep.
He had so many opportunities to stab them and stuff like that. Their plot armor is pretty big in this one. And then he did stab them a couple of times, which is good, finally. Took you long enough.
I think they've been stabbed before.
Yeah, but like everybody else got like insta-stabbed and stuff like that. He's like struggling to chase them and stab them. You have the element of surprise all the time.
Well, they need them to be there at the end, though.
True.
Gail got shouldered so she could help write the book.
I don't want her to write it with me.
And I'm using the term shouldered because the Culkin guy was like,
Shoulder me! Shoulder me! Shoulder me! Get it up!
So they know what they're doing by stabbing in the shoulder.
Especially the right shoulder, because there's nothing like vital there, except for, you know, a lot of blood area. I don't understand this one thing. Maybe we can get into it a little bit. Maybe you can explain it. Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis.
So, In the conversation leading up to that, they were talking about how cops in the movies never survive stuff like that unless they're Bruce Willis.
Oh, okay. I guess I must have zoned out a little bit because he got stabbed and I was just like, fuck Bruce Willis.
Yeah, what bothers me about it is it's not very realistic and it feels like it belongs more in Scary Movie, which Anthony Anderson was also in.
Follow me.
You can survive a stab to the head.
You can.
People have.
He didn't.
He didn't because the knife was removed.
Do you know what would protect the cops? If they kept their windows up.
They're literally terrified of being jumped and stabbed or like whatever. Why is he sitting in his car solo by himself when the other guy goes on patrol? I'd be walking around the car.
Or I'd request to be in the house.
That too.
The cops
just
should be in the
post yourself
house.
in the house. One near the back door, one near the front door. They have cameras because Courtney Cox obviously went into the one place and set up a bunch of cameras and stuff. Why didn't these cops do something like that? They're just sitting outside, not even looking at the damn house. How are you supposed to... Ugh. Anger. I hate these cops so much.
He's in here.
Where is he? Ma'am?
They were just a little too incompetent and a little too comedic.
Way too
especially
incompetent.
Deputy Judy. She was a little too goofy.
Wear the vest. Save your chest.
It was almost like they were setting up Anna Faris from Scary Movie.
I have to warn the world.
A little bit, yeah. She did the role really well.
But I liked her in it. I thought she was great.
Yeah,
I really liked the character,
was.
which kind of makes me hate Scream 5, but I'm not going to talk about Scream 5 today.
I just thought it was funny when she was throwing herself all over the room and stuff like that to injure herself. I thought that was pretty comedic.
I wouldn't have done the table thing if I was her. I think that was too far. She was
a bit
fine.
too far, yeah. I thought it would be really funny that it would be like the cops run into the house, then she just opens her eyes. It's like, I'm still alive, you bitch.
Something like that. Although I do like that it
Something
went
like
to the
that.
hospital because then Gail could be involved.
Which, another note I have on that one, right when everything started going on, mandatory meeting, like if you listen to the thing. At the perfect time for her to go kill Sydney because the meeting is in the downstairs basement. Meeting room.
Yep.
What? All non-emergency personnel at the whole hospital? What is going on?
Somebody went, oh shit, we can't explain why nobody's in the hospital right now and why nobody can hear this happening.
I'm questioning it a lot. I heard it and I was like, wait. And then they repeated it and I'm like, no way, come on.
Yeah.
And then all the hallways are dark because everybody's gone. What, are you asking for like the custodians and stuff like that to go to a meeting? Because like, why is it so not busy in this hospital anymore?
I was just thinking the whole time, this girl messed up so bad. First of all, she shouldn't have killed Sydney's publicist because that woman would have easily given her the best book deal ever.
You're a victim for life. Embrace it. Use it.
That woman was nuts, and they could have made some real money together.
They totally could have.
Second mistake was thinking that Gail Weathers would have written a book with her and not figured out she was the killer. She thought of it right away. She was like, wait a minute. How does she know I got stabbed in the shoulder? I'm like, yep. How does she know Gail? Badass.
Another thing that I thought of as well. What is wrong with Gail, honestly?
What do you mean?
The other woman's publicist was thrown off the thing, and Dewey is literally checking her pulse, and he's like, oh no, she didn't make it. And she's just down there mad at him for something like a woman just died.
What am I supposed to say?
And she's like, oh yeah, well, you're not working with me and I know what I'm doing. So, and so it's like, shut the f up. Are you kidding me?
Let me know when you're back on Team Gale.
While I agree with you, Dewey is just as bad, okay? Because he's trying to handle the situation so poorly. When she's asking a journalistic question while he's doing the press conference, he's like, oh, later, hun, we'll talk about it at home. What are you doing? Woof.
Which is horrible because she's also press. Everybody's treating everybody horribly. Nobody's doing their job right.
Are you familiar with the phrase, I wrote the book on this?
I would like to nitpick a little bit.
What?
These are silly little things that you notice when you've seen the movie before. The girls are watching Shaun of the Dead and laughing at a completely non-funny part. The part where he gets impaled.
See, they should have been laughing at the part where they were throwing the records, which they weren't. They were just watching that part.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like they cut the movie wrong.
There's an insert shot. They could have inserted any shot they wanted.
I know. That's why it's like, what?
Other nitpicks. When that girl got fired, it annoys me so much when people talk to themselves out loud. It annoys me so much. And she's on the elevator like, oh, Sydney's going to come back. I just have to do this. No. She'll come around.
You don't talk to yourself out loud?
Do you?
No.
Okay. But what I do like is in the scene, when they called her on the phone again, she's just like, no, and throws her phone away.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she got, but she still threw her phone away. It's like, nah, I'm not dealing with that. And she's from Community. Are you aware?
That's where I've seen her from.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's in lots of stuff.
All right.
She's probably acted the most from the Community people.
That's probably why she was like the most familiar.
The part that gives away that Jill is the killer has to be that she has a U2 poster on her wall.
A U2 poster?
Yeah, who's got a U2 poster on their wall in 2014 when you're like a teenager?
An edgy teenager that likes U2.
She crazy. Nobody likes U2.
She's edgy.
That's all the notes I have.
That was all my notes, yeah.
I think that's it. Scream 4. I'm excited for Scream 7. And one thing I think about Scream 7 is I think they're going to do a new Nightmare. All these actors are coming back that are like gone. The only thing I can think of is they're going to do like Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which would be cool.
I think it would be, yeah.
It's the 7th movie of Scream. It was the 7th movie of Friday the 13th. It'd be a nice little nod to Wes.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
That's good.
I'm looking forward to it. They've yet to make a bad movie.
That's fair.
Do you have any final thoughts that are more than like one word?
No, not really. No, this has gone longer than I thought it would.
Why?
I don't know. The movie's only an hour and a half.
Oh my God. Final thought. Go.
Movie was good.
Nice. Thanks for watching.
I don't really have a final thought.
It's fine. You liked it. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie.